it was less than 2 months ago that I met you for the first time
Right.
on Black Mountain down in Cave Creek.
Right. So as a result of that, here we are this morning in the Grand Canyon getting ready to do the South Kaibab to Phantom Ranch and back.
You're like, do you really think I could do it? And I was like, Jerry, yes. I could tell just by looking at you, you were in great shape. You're 77.
Right.
And I think a lot of people your age will start to question themselves.
Right.
So I'm hoping today, my hope is that this is going to be a day that's going to inspire a lot of people. And it's going to show you, too, just what you're capable of.
I'm looking forward to it.
This day is all about you. Are you apprehensive, nervous at all?
A little bit. Yeah, I didn't sleep great last night.
Can you believe we're going all the way down there?
I can believe it.
You better.
I'll believe it when we come all the way back up.
Well, this is going to be fun. We'll document the journey along the way. Shall we get after it?
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Ready.
Here we go, Jerry. You got this, man.
Okay, thanks, man.
So down we went.
So this is called the chimney.
Oh, it is?
Yep. Look how steep this is. Super cool.
Down the 9 steep switchbacks that make up the chimney. Past the Victor Vomit sign warning hikers about the dangers of hiking to the river in a day. Beyond famed Ooh-Ah Point to a spot not far past Ooh-Ah, where the panoramic views can just about take your breath away.
Wow.
This is my favorite place on the whole trail. We've made it down below Ooh-Ah Point, so we're about 1.2 miles or so down the trail, overlooking Windy Ridge. You can see all the way down to the red and white switchbacks, down where Skeleton Point is. You can see Plateau Point over there off Bright Angel Trail, where Havasupai Gardens is. Just an expansive view to the east and to the west, just panoramic, just beautiful. Just what are your thoughts laying eyes on this?
Absolutely beautiful. Spectacular. And with the sun kind of coming down on the canyon, it's just, it's awesome. It's just something that everybody should get a chance to see once in their lifetime. It's just fantastic.
What have you thought of the hike so far?
I think it's great.
No problems, right?
No problem so far.
Long way to go.
Feeling good right now. So hopefully that'll continue as we move on down. But I feel great. Ooh, yeah.
In just another quarter mile or so, Cedar Ridge, a flat expanse a mile and a half down, with spellbinding views in every direction.
Yep, I see what you mean. Beautiful.
And pit toilets.
Okay, with Jeff now, your dad just went off to use the facilities here at Cedar Ridge. You got to be pretty proud of this guy today, huh?
His dedication and determination to make this thing happen has like given him a whole new reason in retirement to do stuff. It's pretty amazing to see his excitement in this, and he's a mile and a half into it, and I'm sure he'll finish it all. But yeah, it's really fun to see.
Well, let's just keep this train moving. Cedar Ridge. Next stop will be Skeleton Point. Here we go.
This next stretch can lull you to sleep, especially coming back up. You lose 900 feet in elevation between Cedar and Skeleton Point, but there are only a few switchbacks. Instead, there are those often talked about, awkwardly sized, awkwardly spaced, knee-jolting steps to deal with. Soon enough, though, you're at Skeleton Point, 3 miles and just over 2,000 feet below the trailhead. And you're getting your first look at the Colorado River, running a gorgeous emerald green today, still almost 3,000 vertical feet below.
Wow. First time we see the river. Look at the rapids down there. Wow.
Okay, Jerry, we have made it to one of my favorite places in the whole park, and that is just below Skeleton Point. If you come 3 switchbacks down, you just suddenly have this expansive, incredible view of just about everything, and it's the first time you see the river too. What are you thinking right now?
It's amazing. I've read about it. I've seen everybody talk about it on the Grand Canyon Hiker Dude site on Facebook, and it's really special to be able to see that as you round the corner and come to this little plateau right here for the first time. It's absolutely breathtaking, and the water's green today,
yes.
So that's a good thing versus the brown muddy.
And Jeff and I were talking about, we were excited that it's the first time you can hear the Colorado, but for you...
Well, let me try that again. I hear it. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I can hear it.
And I've noticed with you that your balance is exceptional. You're 77, and you just seem very sturdy on your feet, and that's not by accident.
No, I work out a lot, obviously 4 to 5 times a week. And a lot of that is practicing balance, core work, those kinds of things, strengthening the legs so that I can actually achieve the balance, because I know what it's like when you don't have balance. Before where I'm at right now, I was like that. So I try to emphasize the balance part of it.
And you've lost a lot of weight to get here, too.
I've lost about 25 to 30 pounds over the last year, and I wasn't intending to. I just switched to the intermittent fasting diet where you eat within an 8-hour period every day. And then I changed my diet to more of a Mediterranean style diet, and the weight just dropped off. So as a result of that, I've been able to hike longer, farther, more elevation, and I feel a lot better.
Next stop, tip off.
Okay, here we go.
Down the red and whites.
Here we
You're going to
go.
see what the red and whites are all about.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
Oh, those red and white switchbacks. They start immediately as you drop below Skeleton Point and will drop you some 700 vertical feet over about 7/10 of a mile. The red and whites get their name because they mark the geological transition from the canyon's red wall limestone to its mauve limestone, and you'll actually see the dirt on the switchbacks change from reddish to whitish. A mile and a half later, you pass the tip-off, with its pit toilets and shade shelter making for a great place to stop for a break. .1 miles after that, you're crossing the Black Bridge over the Colorado River. Jerry had made it all the way down, 6.5 miles and 4,800 vertical feet of elevation to this point, with Phantom Ranch now just under a mile away.
Jerry made it to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, man.
He's happy he made it, too. He's real happy he made it.
Feels good, doesn't it?
It does. Nice breeze, nice sun, green water. Can't beat it.
All right, we made it to the river in about 3 hours and 35 minutes. That's a pretty quick pace. I was honestly not expecting Jerry to be that quick. That's probably above the faster than the median time, I would say, which is probably between 3.5 and 4 hours. So I'm pretty impressed, man. He's done really, really well, and it still looks like he has pep in his step. So 77 years old, and he's made it to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Very impressive. Very cool to see. Hopefully very inspiring to others as well.
I'm not thinking about going back up.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm going to wait and think about that later.
Celebrate for a while.
Yeah, betcha.
You're on the north side of the Colorado River.
Amazing.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, Jerry, we have made it to the bottom of the canyon. We are at Phantom Ranch. You dipped your hand in the Colorado on your way over here.
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah, that's cold. That's cold. Whoa.
What are you doing, Jerry?
I'm wetting my fingers, feeling the Colorado, and it is cold and chilly. But it feels good.
I think that truly means that you made it to the bottom of the canyon.
I do. But I'm not going to jump in.
Dude, you've done it. How are you feeling, man?
Well, right now I feel real good. There was a time sort of in 3/4 of the way down where I felt a little wobbly, but we rested just a tad at one of the plateaus and then took off again, and I felt refreshed. Then we came here to Phantom Ranch. We're almost the only people here at Phantom Ranch. So it's kind of nice because you read about it, you hear about it, and you got to go to it at least once. So we did that. We had our lemonade and got refreshed probably for about a half an hour, 35 minutes. And it's absolutely beautiful. And then I'm looking to the left to look at where we have to go back to the
Don't look up.
Kaibab
Don't
Rim.
look up.
And I'm going to attach myself to Brian and just ride him on up to the top.
Go slow. That's helpful. Slow down a little bit. Realize that we're not in a hurry. The goal is to get out of here with a smile on our face.
Right.
You've been crushing it. I was so impressed watching you come down here. Just your balance and your strength. You crushed it, man. You killed it.
Thank you.
And I look forward to seeing what it's going to be like going out. It's not going to be as easy.
No.
There's probably not going to be as much talking and visiting. It's going to be, put your head down and go to work. But this is part of it, and the reward at the end will be worth it, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think it is, and I'm ready to get started and tackle it.
Now, the hard part.
Just plodding along, so to speak.
And it was pretty apparent that Jerry knew it.
Slow down.
Little shade coming up.
Tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
All things being equal, we would have followed the traditional rim-to-river route and exited via the Bright Angel Trail. But with the ongoing Trans-Canyon Waterline project, much of Bright Angel was closed, making the shorter but steeper and more difficult South Kaibab the only way out.
Okay, we made it from the river through tip-off, and now we are just starting the famous, but today when we're going up, the infamous red and white switchbacks. Jerry, what have you thought so far from the river? I notice you're checking your heart rate a lot.
Checking my heart rate to make sure I don't get into the red zone as much as possible, and taking smaller steps compared to what I was and slower, so that I can manage my heart rate. When I walk that slow, because I'm not used to it, I'm used to walking fast, it really feels really good, and I can go a lot longer without stopping.
Yeah, and there's a lesson to be learned there, right? It's like, if you're doing something like this that you're not used to, you've never done before, it's extremely difficult, right? It's uphill for a long period of time. It's okay to just go slow. It may feel like you're in slow motion, but you're still going to get to your goal.
Exactly. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take, and I don't know what our pace is, 30 minutes a mile, something like that. Maybe a little bit higher than that in certain spots, but that's okay, right? That's okay.
Darn right. Let's get back at it on these red and whites, and we'll check in again when we get past Skeleton Point. We're going to get there, slowly but surely.
All right.
Let's go.
Remember when I'd mentioned the part of South Kaibab that lulls you to sleep? Well, here we are again. After summiting the red and whites, there's a section immediately after Skeleton Point called Mormon Flats, and it lives up to its name, flat and easy for a half mile or so. But afterwards, well, the rest of the slog to Cedar Ridge, right at a mile, is uphill and made up mostly of those soul-crushing South Kaibab steps.
I call it the staircase from hell. Jerry, is that a good name for it?
Absolutely. Definitely.
Okay, Jerry, we survived those awful steps between Skeleton Point and Cedar Ridge. If I'm not mistaken, that's the first time, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the first time that I heard what I thought might be a four-letter word out of you.
Yeah, it was. It brought it out of me. Yes, it did. I couldn't help myself. It just ran right out of my mouth.
Tough stretch, wasn't it?
Oh, I would say so, yes. Probably the toughest of the entire trip.
But even after reaching Cedar Ridge, just a mile and a half and about 900 vertical feet below the finish, South Kaibab doesn't get much
I
easier.
gotta tell you, it ain't easy.
Oh.
Starting to smell the finish. Yep, I can't wait. Point's just right around the corner, and 9/10 of a mile after that.
That's right. You've done amazing. I mean, I know it's been a struggle, but nobody ever gets out of here and says, that was so easy, and I didn't struggle at all. Everyone has their point during this hike where it gets you, and I think that stretch between Skeleton and Cedars where it kind of got you.
Yeah, it did. No, it nailed me. Yeah, it got me.
But you're still going strong.
I'm still going. I feel good. Yeah, I mean, I'll make it out, but that was hard. I can't say it wasn't.
Well, if it's not hard, it's not worth it.
Exactly.
Right? That's what's going to make this so much more satisfying when you get finished tonight and you have a pizza or you go do whatever you do.
Right.
You're going to have earned it. So just over a mile to go. But you got this, man.
Wonderful.
Let's finish this off.
Thanks, Brian.
Let's go.
Yep. Thank you.
Soon we were past Uwa Point, less than a mile, the home stretch, and one last stop at one of my own favorite landmarks, which contains a warning that we had intentionally defied and would now serve as a source of pride.
All right, Jerry. We are at the famous Victor Vomit sign at the base of the chimney. That's the National Park Service's way of saying, if you go to the river, it's probably not a good idea, but you just did it.
I'm ready for it to be over. I'm glad I'm going to be done.
You did not become Victor Vomit today.
Not
Good job
today.
on that, but let's finish this thing off, and then we'll talk about everything that we learned today.
Okay.
Because you've done an incredible job. It's
All
been
right.
such an amazing day, Jerry.
Thanks, Brian.
Big breaths in your belly. Big breaths. Breathe deep in your belly.
Some final encouragement from Jeff, and at this point, the chimney, as tough and steep as it seems,
Switchback.
well, adrenaline and excitement really seem to take over here at the end of a long hike and a true life accomplishment.
Now go tap that sign. Go tap the sign. You're done. Yes, sir. Good job, Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Whoa! Made it!
you did it.
Made it!
Hell yeah.
Wow! What a ride that was! Wow! What a ride! Wow! 5 hours and 33 minutes.
From Phantom to here. Let's go.
Good job.
Thanks,
It's a
bud.
long way.
You too.
It's a long way to go for 77. Good job. Great job.
That was great. Glad it's over, but it was great.
All right, Jerry, we surfaced about 5 minutes ago. Your mood has improved drastically. How are you feeling, man? I'm so, not only am I proud of you, and I know I'm a lot younger than you, but I think I can still say I'm proud of you. But I'm just so happy for you because this is what it's all about right here. Someone puts in all the work and they accomplish something that just a short while ago they didn't even know was possible.
Absolutely. Yeah. 6 months ago, I would never even thought about this, and with all the workout, the hiking, and the elevation hikes I did, those kinds of things, and just putting in the work in the gym, I was able to do it. Was it easy? No, but it was doable, and we accomplished it.
I know it's kind of an instant reaction that you're going to change your thoughts as the weeks go on and this really soaks in and you absorb what you just accomplished. But just initially, what does this mean to you and what does this say about you, about yourself?
Well, I guess if you set a goal, you achieve that goal, and you do everything you can to make sure that you do achieve that goal. And I set out to do this probably 6 months ago or so, and I kept increasing my training to where I felt like it was more and more a potential chance to do that. And you came along and obviously decided to join us, which helped tremendously because you've got all the experience in the canyon, and it just gave me all the tidbits in addition to everything else I already learned from the Hiker Dude website. So I think what it says, though, is that you set a goal, you work towards it, and you accomplish it.
So what about when someone is in their 60s and they're in their 70s, even they're in their 80s? And, you know, we were just talking, society kind of tells you that you're done. And you take that as like, I can't do things like this anymore.
Right.
But here you are at 77. You didn't even start hiking that long ago.
Right.
And you just accomplished hiking to the bottom of the Grand Canyon and back. What would your message be for someone, you know, your age, younger, older, who might be considering something like this, but maybe doesn't think they can do it?
I think that you don't necessarily start out with the big goal. You start out with small goals and small steps, and you work towards that. And then all of a sudden you build to the next step, and the next step, and all of a sudden you're ready to do the big thing. And I would say that you just have to get off the couch, put your shoes on, go do the workout, do the walking, do whatever it takes to get started, sort of jumpstart your efforts. I would also say, if you are dealing with any kind of a weight issue, that would be a good thing to drop, because I know I dropped 25 pounds in about 6 months, and that helped tremendously, especially for hiking and longer walks and doing a lot of different things, flexibility, core, everything. So I would say that losing weight is another thing that folks our age should do, and not be sedentary, but get out and do something.
Well, I appreciate you guys letting me tag along and kind of document this. because I feel like this is going to be such an inspiration to, you know, our Grand Canyon Hiker Dude Show community. And you've inspired people today. 77 years old, you just finished your first Rim to River, and there's more to come. So I ask people out there, what the heck is your excuse? Get off the couch.
Yeah.
Do what Jerry did.
Yep.
You can do it. Why not you?
Yep.
So Jerry, just thank you so much for letting me tag along. This was an honor, and it's been an experience I'll never forget.
Brian, it was special, and I thank you for coming with us, because I got to tell you, you were extremely helpful in this hike, and without you, it would have been a lot tougher, I can tell you that. So thank you again.
Thank you, sir.